What's up, everybody? I hope you're having a great day. I'm out here, I'm on one, because this is the season of exposing shit that just needs to be exposed. And I just know I'm the one for it, and I'm here for the shit. Before I get into the shit, I want to say what's up to all my womb sisters. What's up to all of my new womb sisters. But I really know, in the spirit of Scorpio season, I told you guys, you know, it's about going deep right now. And I know I'm the person that's the voice for a lot of people, and that's my job. I'm here to talk about the shit that everybody else can't say. Your purpose in life is finding the gift. Your gift is doing what comes easy to you and harder for others. It's easy for me, God damn it, to be a truth speaker. I'm a Sag with a Pisces moon, Virgo rising, God damn it. Get this work, see it with truth and light, and the feeling of it and the spirit of it, it's gonna hit your soul, because I go into the depths of what people can't say, won't say, and I know where you're hurting. And I want to let a lot of people free right now. This is some shit that we got all wrong, because now that the secrets are being revealed, we awakening, we finding out Jesus didn't work, we finding out church is bullshit. Everything we've been taught was a lie is what we're starting to see now. And I'm trying to tell you guys, in this awakening, what y'all have kind of peeped out too, is that when it comes to sexuality, if you're an empath like I am, and you're awake and you conscious like I am, you have been fucking with these subjects, rolling around these three subjects over and over again, and that's weed, sex, and nudity. You cannot get away from it. You can't get away from it, because you see, we have a very fucked up perception of those three things, and that's what we got it all wrong. I have people writing me right now, and I'm somebody that has triumphed and has known what it's like to have depression and anxiety. And I know what it's like to be in rehab, and they try to give you those psychotropic meds and shit like that. I would rather you smoke a blunt. See, the first time I smoked weed, I was maybe around 20, and I was a flight attendant, and I knew I couldn't do it. But when I hit that shit, it was like, when I was conscious of what was going on, and I knew I had to have it again, you know, and that was my response to it. But also, I was like, oh my God, I could tell why they had to make that shit illegal. I knew it. And then coming back around to pregnancy even. I'm jumping around a lot of my life, y'all. Pregnancy, depression, anxiety. We sit up here taking birth control and got the nerve to look at somebody sideways if they say they smoke weed. Do you fucking know what you taking when you take these psychotropic meds, these prescription drugs? So I said, fuck this shit. No, hell no. I'm not going to have people sneaking around feeling bad because you smoke weed. Fuck that shit. Fuck it. Because if you feel like you can be confident enough to say you taking diabetic insulin and shit like that, I would be ashamed to say I was on birth control. I swear to God I would. You should be ashamed to say that you on birth control and prescription medication, but people around here feeling ashamed because they smoke weed. We backwards. We're very backwards. The way we learned who we are when they got us over here, oh, we got totally stripped from our indigenous nature of what we're doing, what we did. We had no shame of our bodies. That's some European shit. No shame. Our sexuality has been perverted by the Europeans. How we have sex, how we approach love and relationships, it's so perverted. And it just stenches of that European perversion that I just want to get the fuck out of the collective. This jealousy, obsession, this possession type of shit that we have in relationships. That's why we can't have good female or male relationships, because we have this sense of ownership and possession. That's some European shit. Everything you think about, you running it through the Judeo-Christian framework and filter. Well, everything you do naturally, it's gonna be wrong. You black, you dark skinned, that's wrong. You breathe and you came into this world nothing but a wretch and a sinner. So fuck, everything you do is wrong. You come into this world being told a lie. Talking about you was made from somebody's rib. You came from your mom's fucking yoni. These are lies. From the top to the fucking bottom. And we got a generation of people suffering. Can't even be who they are. I had a young lady reach out to me, was like, it took so much courage for me to say this, but I've been wanting to say this to you for a long time. For a whole year, this woman's known me, and she said, I just wanted to let you know, I smoke weed every day. And I'm thinking, bless her heart. I'm like, well, good for you, goddammit. Like, and first of all, I'm glad that she felt like she could open up to me and say that. That meant a lot to me. But what that also said was, it's so many of y'all like that out there. I know how that is, because when I was pregnant, I didn't feel like I could tell nobody. We did all the research. We wanted to about 420 pregnancies. Honey, they got y'all in the dark, feeling like you can't touch herbs you don't know about. Cat's claw, cascara sagrada, burdock root, dandelion root, none of that shit. Alfalfa. We don't know about regular herbs, let alone marijuana. Let alone marijuana. So goddamn, they got y'all in the dark. And morning sickness, I didn't have any. Morning sickness, I had OG Kush at my home birth. Just so if y'all want to know, I had OG Kush at my home birth. My home birth went by easy, fast, breezy, cool. Started off in the damn tub, got out, put my robe on, ordered a pizza, went on about my business. I'm not about to lie for y'all anymore. I'm not. And I know I have to be careful about how I approach this topic, but I said, you know what? Fuck that. Fuck that, because I don't have to go to nobody's job. I don't care who's watching. That's the benefit of being a freed slave. Let me go ahead and let you live vicariously through me and set you free. Because I know what it's like to hear somebody say something that I respect and they do it too. And you're like, oh, damn, okay, let me set you free. Because, see, this is the shit that they told you was wrong. And I know that that's a lie. I got proof. I got proof of how these psychotropic meds is going to fuck you up, how you'll never be the same again. There is real science around the benefits of marijuana. Now they talking about, oh, the oils is helping cure seizures. Well, fuck yes, it does. Yes, it does. It does a lot of shit. Helping people with dementia, helping Alzheimer's patients. I'm like, Lord have mercy. They acting like this some new shit. This ain't nothing new, honey. This ain't nothing new. This is nothing new. And it's so sad to see people suffering for a lack of knowledge, because it was an agenda to demonize that. Everything that was your power and strength that you were supposed to fuck with, they made sure that they demonized it. So they had to put the seed, to plant the seed in your head psychologically that you wrong, your God is white, you shouldn't be naked, you naked, your sex is wrong, sex can only be like this. They told you how to act, what to think, who to be, and you have to start unraveling all that shit. We got to deconstruct this shit, because it doesn't work. Ideologies that do not serve us anymore. We have to rise above that, guys. Sex, y'all don't have marriages. You have a parole officer on your husband's dick, and you're a parole officer on your wife's pussy. That's what you have. You don't have a union, honey. You're not operating in your true nature. I'm not saying that you need to be out here fucking everybody and everything. And if you think that that's what I'm saying, that's because your programming is getting in the way. But I'm telling you, it's time for you to start checking this shit right now. Everything that they told you is wrong is actually right. Especially the goddamn U.S. government. If the FDA hates herbs and natural cures and stuff, that should let you know that's exactly what you need to take. Whatever they tell you to do, you do the opposite. The places they tell you not to go, you need to go there. Y'all need to be going to Haiti, Africa, all that shit. Like, they not gonna tell you this shit. And I'm seeing people living in a prison because of these lies. They're lies, and you're suffering. And it set me free. Because if you can't do what you want to do, wear your hat the way you want to wear, smoke when you want to smoke, you may not need to be in the environment you in. It may force you to create your own business. I'm sorry. It may actually attract the people that's for you and that understand you for who you really are. See, that's what it helped me with. My man don't smoke, just to let y'all know. He don't smoke, and the men in my life, they don't. They don't. You know, and when I feel like I want to, I will. But I will say this, ladies, this is another thing. And gentlemen, I had another sister reach out to me and was like, you know, I want to stop smoking. I smoke so much. I was like, you like on the Rastafarian level? She was like, yeah, and I feel like it's taken away from my beauty. And I said, I get that, because we can get that dusty, cloudy look, and we need to whiten our teeth and shit like that. See, you ain't used to nobody talking to you real like that. And I told her there are alternatives to smoking like a choo-choo train. Don't nobody want to fucking smell like a choo-choo train, have it all around them, so motherfuckers like y'all judging and shit So yeah, you need to probably go to oils. There are oils, THC oils, that is odorless. It's completely changed the game for me. Completely changed my life. It saves you a ton of money, and it gets you where you need to be and function the way you need to function. Okay, because it's a biology, it's a science to being able to operate at your full capacity. And when you have what you need in your body, you can be the way you are. You can tap into stuff. I can tell a lot of y'all need to just fucking hit the pipe one time, hit the bomb, hit the blunt. Like, bitch, there's a lot of shit that'll clear up for your ass. You're probably like, damn, everything is actually gonna be okay. You know what? I'm tripping. You may just feel, you need to watch a couple of documentaries. See, the people that smoke, y'all done did all the research. See, if you need to talk to some weed smokers, they some fucking intelligent motherfuckers, because we gotta know how to debate and argue and know what the fuck is going on. Okay, I got a lobbyist in my life, goddammit. It is real lobbies and laws and shit like that. We're not gonna be silenced because we know that there is a different way. And I'm not finna fuck with the U.S. for too much longer on this, because I don't have time to be dipping and dodging like the Underground Railroad, making sure oh Lord, will I get caught with my pen? Will I go to jail? Who the fuck got time for that? I said, you know what? I'm finna go to fucking Jamaica. I'm gonna do Africa. I can't. No, it's too hot in these streets anyway. Shit. Y'all better elevate y'all damn game. You know, I'm not a big drinker like that. And it's not about just getting high and shit like that. No, it's very scientific. It's very spiritual. And a lot of y'all can't even live your life and enjoy what nature really has to offer you, because you're trapped. You got to go to work. I be feeling so sorry for people that's like, oh, I gotta go to work, I can't do that. I'm like, oh my God. That's like you saying you can't drink water. That's like you can't drink water. Like, how can you even deal with that type of life when you can't wear a hairstyle you want to wear? That's no type of life to live, mama. Like, I know what that's like. I was taking Klonopin, Lexapro, and Wellbutrin. Bitch, I was constipated as fuck, sick as fuck. I gained weight. I had no libido. I was just dead inside. I was numb inside. Those prescription medications and the psychotropic meds, once you start pulling at that thread, you'll never be the same again. I've seen girls that took it and women that can't get off it. They're not right. And this goes for the people that's on prescription medication too. This is why it's something not right about you. Like at a cellular level, you're still being affected. You've got some synthetic shit in your body that's fucking your whole system up. You're not even calibrated correctly anymore. So why should you feel ashamed for using something that's from the earth? That's from the earth. You don't have to feel ashamed ever again. And for y'all that don't smoke, and for those of you that don't smoke, I don't care if you don't. I don't. And that's another thing. Y'all shut the fuck up that don't. Don't nobody care, because I'm sure it's some shit that you do that I don't do. So let's not try that. And that's why we can't be honest about this conversation. People that feel like, you know what, I want to be even sexually more explorative in my life, they may want to identify themselves as poly. Because trust and believe, it's because they trying to be more free and have more joy and ecstasy. And they realize that, you know what, this is nature, that you can get love from many sources. If we didn't demonize sex and nudity, we'd be able to operate and function and have complete comfort doing those things. This is where I see the breakdown is. But guess what? A lot of us are not mature enough to have this conversation. A lot of us think we're mature enough to have this conversation and are not spiritually evolved enough to have this conversation. I don't even like having this conversation with half of y'all, to be honest. I don't, because your trauma's in the way, and ooh, it's like you get uncomfortable with me. So what you saying, you polyamorous, son? Are you into... Bitch, don't worry about what the fuck I'm doing. I don't want your ass or your man, so chill. That's how you have to be with traumatized black people that's looking for the devil and everything. You gotta let them know, I'm good, I'm not stupid, and this don't even have to involve you. That type of thing. And I'll say it for you. I will say it for you. We are operating half-assed with our consciousness because we tiptoeing around those topics. You feel like somebody gonna judge you if you smell like weed and shit like that. Like, I'm sick of that shit. I'm tired of that shit. This is like the fucking pinkest elephant, the biggest pinkest elephant in the room. And it's this notion that if you do, you're a thug and you're stupid and you're lazy and all this stupid shit that came from a dominant society. And it's like, these motherfuckers is running the country on coke. That's what I realized. I had a brief summer with cocaine. And that made me realize everybody does coke. I had no idea how many people did coke. Oh my God. I had no idea. I had no idea how many pilots and flight attendants and regular members of society fucking did coke. That's what I saw. Your fucking governors and shit. Baby, it's so typical. Cocaine. And then coming to Georgia, everybody smokes. I said, well, goddamn. But here's the difference. You can hit the blunt and just go to sleep and get hungry. You can drink all night and fucking get alcohol poisoning, have a DUI, be a drunk driver. The statistics are already out there with alcoholism. Who the fuck is getting killed from ODing on weed? It doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. And it's starting to sound like a lot of the fucking propaganda around black people, like the shit that they say we supposed to be about, that's not really us. You know, it's like whatever they told you to believe about black people, believe the opposite. This is the most backwards thinking country I've ever lived in. Y'all so hypersexualized, but when a woman pulls out her breast to breastfeed, y'all feeling weird. I was like, that. I mean, as a mom, I said, oh, hell no. I don't want to be around these people. Y'all are not comfortable to be around. Don't worry about me with my titty out with our next child, because I'm not comfortable around you either. And what I wanted to say was, I don't want that energy during that moment with my child. So I didn't mind wearing a wrap because the society I live in is ignorant. And unless I was in a conscious community, like when I went to Cecily's and stuff like that, shout out to you, Cecily. Thank you for showing me a real African-centered environment where I could whip my goddamn titty out and feed my baby. And I was actually celebrated for it. Because that's how we are as Africans. We're not into this perverted shit. That's not us. That is not us. And it's like how Malcolm X said, who told you you was ugly? Who told you to hate yourself? Who told you that being naked was something demonic? And why is it sexual? That's the fucking oppressors. That's the Europeans, baby. When they see us, that's where they mind go. When they see each other, they so fucking degenerate and psychologically imbalanced and evil and demonic themselves. Everything they see is a sexual conquest. A fucking dog, a fucking pig. They got a viral video of them fucking pigs. Of course now. Of course, when we got them motherfuckers, we taking cues from, absolutely. Everything that we do, our body, our sex, it becomes so tainted and adulterated. And I'm so sorry that we have to live like this. This is not right. We have to find a better way to exist. And we got to start talking about this shit that is so secretive. Get this shit up to the surface. Because all it's going to do is help you find the people that accept you for who you are. It's going to open up the conversation. Girl, you're going to get set free so hard. You're going to get tired of hiding yourself. That's why, so all my partners, it helped me really connect with who was really for me. Because I wasn't going to lie. I said, you know what? If this is a guy I feel like I got to lie about this around, he not for me. With the man I have now, I say, you know what? I had to go ahead and tell him up front, and he ain't had no problem. It is not what he do. It's not what he do, but he accepts me when I do want to partake in that. And the people that's in my life. But I said, damn, I be hiding too. Like, why? I don't have to hide. What the fuck can they do to me? I don't have no job that I have to lose, that I'm scared of losing. Hell no. Because every time this happens, when I open up, my fucking business explodes. The clients that I really want, my own spirit, it's different. My work is different because I make room for abundance in my life by opening up the things that were once stagnant and hidden. This is transmutation. I'm using the shit that I personally deal with to set you free. And what that's going to do in turn, it's going to be a huge cycle. And it's going to be a huge domino effect it's going to have on everybody who's feeling this way. This is a solution, just talking about it. Set yourself free. Your sex, we need to do sex differently. If you want to tell your man, you know what, I don't want to do sex like that no more. If you want to explore something else, say that. You need to be comfortable being nude. You need to watch some goddamn marijuana documentaries and shit and know what the fuck is going on. But what you need to do is start uncovering the things that are in the darkness. As I said earlier in my post, this season, it's exposing these three things: mental illness, sexual abuse. It is. That's what it's, and I mean, the toxic patterns that you need to heal. The way you approach sex, your relationships, the way you cope with things in life, all the habits that you have and don't have, this is the season for that shit. And you need to share this video because you need to have a chain effect of everybody else that wanted to say this shit that felt like they couldn't say it. And if you have questions about this, if you want, this is not for people to be putting in dropping in their links for oils and all that type of stuff. I'm not trying to make that type of room for that and get your hustle on. No. But for the women that want to create a specific space where we can talk about alternative mental health, let's do that. Because I don't endorse anybody on this video that wants to drop in and say this and hustle. I'm just saying that in advance. But if you want to have a realistic way to talk about this, set yourself free, sign up for that spirit cleansing consultation. Sign up for that. And we also have spiritual baths being facilitated, and we also have ritual baths going on from Chief Montana, and the spiritual baths with Brother Akachi Lamb. Okay, and I have the spirit cleansing sessions as well, so we can talk about a lot of these things and create the space for that. Okay, so let me get out of here, you guys. I was like, fuck it. I don't give a goddamn or fuck anymore. It's just time out. The stuff that you're uncomfortable about, I feel good exposing shit like that. I do, because this is weight. This is spiritual debt that you're carrying. That stuff weighs a lot. All the stuff you've been hiding, it weighs a lot, y'all. You can't be set free and live at your greatest potential with these things you hiding. And the reason you don't want to expose it is because you know it's going to push away and isolate these fraud, inauthentic, dead relationships you have. And I'm telling you, it's only going to make room for the real relationships. All right, so let me get out of here, you guys. I appreciate you for listening. If you want to talk more about this, if you want to talk about polyamory, monogamy, all those things, your sexuality, let's talk in a session. But do not send me these random ass long novels and messages. Everybody that know me know that's a pet peeve of mine and in business. Say what you want in the first line. Say, hey, I'd like to have a session, because the novels and the back and forth, and if you just want to say, hey, do your thing, say that. But I'm not going to entertain 17, 19, 20, 30 inbox shits about what you just want to say and get off your chest. Get it off your chest to your partner and the person that you've been hiding it from. Don't do it on my posts. Don't do it in my videos, because that's only going to show that you want attention. Okay, and that's our problem. We need to show these things and get these things out and express them in a healthy way. And that's what I want to offer you guys, to create that space so that we can really hash these things out. All right? Talk to you guys soon.